What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is Priest versus Shaman. This is from a little dueling tournament called Classic Clash, and I'm going with my standard Shadow PvP spec. And the Shaman Kelda is going with the Elemental / Resto with Nature Swiftness spec. And I will play our duels, just like the Paladin ones, without speaking during them, but I will say things before and after the duels, like how I approach the matchup, or what sort of plan or strategy I have in my mind to beat the Shaman. So the Shaman matchup is one of my favorites, if not the most favorite, because it's really intense, it doesn't take a long time, and it can definitely go both ways. It's like every move, every global matters. So before the first duel, a few things I wanna say. Give yourself extra buffs right before the duel starts. You can see apart from all my standard buffs, I have Levitate. And as the countdown goes down, 3, 2, 1, you can also use Fade. And those are basically magic buffs that the Shaman will go through when he's purging to trying to purge your shield. And then during the duel, if you find the time, if you're running, spare a couple of global cooldowns to rebuff yourself with rank 1. I have a cast sequence macro I can put on the screen right now. And just clicking that button twice will give you rank 1 stamina and shadow protection. During the duel, those buffs can protect your shield from being purged right away. He's spending a lot more mana than you on purging than you buffing rank 1. The totems, Tremor Totem, the one that removes fear, and Grounding Totem, the one that redirects a spell. Those are the two most important totems to destroy. The Tremor Totem actually pulses. It removes a fear every 4 or 5 seconds, I think. So if you can't destroy it right before a fear, you can try after a fear. And the Tremor Totem, the Shaman will not put it for no reason in the middle of nowhere without you casting anything. The good Shamans will put it right before you finish a Mind Blast cast. So what you could try to do is fake a Mind Blast or use a rank 1 Mind Blast. And here is the first duel. Oh, it ticked instantly. I shouldn't have done this. Trying to mana burn, and I wasted like 2.5 seconds casting it, and then I stopped because my dot broke the fear. So mana burn is something I don't often use versus Shaman. It's like it can be done during a fear, but it's a really long cast. In that case, a Mind Blast would have done a lot more. Which leads me to my next thing. The safest Mind Blast that will always connect is during a blackout stun, during a fear, or during a silence. And like the Paladin matchup, I like to play it really aggressive with a lot of Mind Flay. Just the first millisecond of the Mind Flay connecting, you already give yourself a chance to proc a blackout. He may shock to interrupt after one tick, but that's one tick of damage already that you did, which damage healed you from Vampiric Embrace. Another couple of things I wanted to say is I normally use Dragon's Touch Wand because of the really good stats, but often against the Shaman I equip Essence Gatherer that I have equipped right now. It's faster speed. And during the first duel you saw a really clutch wand to destroy grounding into wand the Shaman, give him a little pushback on the heal and silence right after, and it was kind of like the finishing move. Trinket, the bar of Peasant Collar, is huge. They give him a ton of pushback. If he wants to kill them, he is spending time killing them. during which I can cast a Mind Blast or be really aggressive. And the Burrower Shell Trinket from AQ40, the shield cannot be purged, so that's a really good one against Shaman. And speaking of shield, the Power Word Shield for us priests, it's sort of like the grounding totem for the Shaman. That's why I really like this matchup, because of how much outplay potential there is, with stuff like grounding the Mind Blast, shielding the Chain Lightning. So the best use of Power Word Shield would be right before the cast of a Chain Lightning. Good Shamans will very likely take a Chain Lightning, bait your shield, purge it, and then kill you. And if that happens, you better be at max range, so you can outrange Chain Lightning and Shock. It's a very deadly combo that you will see in this second duel. Which leads me to my last very important thing, outranging. Every time I played close to the Shaman, or when he managed to close the gap and come on top of me and I didn't instantly escape that, it's just constantly eating shocks. If you shield, it will be instantly purged, and the biggest reason to play at max range is because you give yourself the chance to always outrange stuff. Shaman's abilities actually don't have very long range. By the way, in this second duel, I used ZHC for more damage. What would have been better here to use is the Goblin Mortar. It's a 3-second stun in which I can connect a Mind Blast, and it's a lot of additional damage. And here is my second duel against Kelda, the Shaman. I reshielded a bit early. Oops. I was probably lucky that I'm not dead right now. Wait, I can still die. Oh, what the hell? Good deal, man. Pretty good too grounding on Mind Blasts. At the very start of this duel, you saw how I went in to try to fear, but he summoned peasants and frost shocked me to slow. That's very important to not get baited and to not overcommit to try and fear. Also, the combo is really brutal for him as well. Goblin Mortar stun. I don't even know how I survived. Maybe he didn't crit enough. Really intense, really good duels. Unfortunately though, my 2 duels versus Kelda were my only 2 duels against the Shaman for the entire tournament. I wish I played more because I love this matchup. But what I can do is I can put a duel of another priest versus Shaman, like I did with the Paladin video, and leave it with the commentary from the commentators from the tournament.
To use his silencing S-Devil for 3 seconds. Both of them having some good RNG here.
Which is becoming like YouTube, Jesus Christ. Ads even during the video. During the VOD, the recording of the stream.
Wow. Sorry, I was just
As we see the duel starting up, and we see insta blackout proc being procced from S-Devil, but also the male shield proc from Kuntayusi silencing S-Devil for 3 seconds. Both of them having some good RNG here. We see the Burrower Shell is being pre-popped here by Kuntayusi, together with the Sandalari Hero Charm getting as much damage as possible out. S-Devil playing it so smart though, getting his dots up, trying to stabilize here, efficiently stomping the totems, but the damage coming in here from Kuntayusi is so huge! But the Blackout Proc lands into the silence. This is his opportunity to do big damage. Both contestants, Kuntayusi is down to 30% HP, he's down to 10% HP. He's trying to get some heals out, down to 2% HP. as the grenade comes in. It's unfortunately resisted. Now he recovered. Fear is being landed, but no Tremor Totem has been dropped yet. Looking for the first aid here, trying to stabilize. Kunta uses down to 1.5k mana, gets a big clear casting proc. Grounding Totem is dropped. It's being stomped efficiently here by S-Devil before throwing in a big Mind Blast. Mind Flaying here. He's going down so low as the huge shot coming in from Kunta UC is finishing it off.
I feel like in this one specifically, the priest stayed for too long in melee range. He absorbed one of the bolts with shield, but after that he kept eating more bolts and shock. Wasn't able to properly outrange. And at the same time look for the opportunity to go aggressive and strike at the right time and kill. These two guys had another really close, really intense duo, like my second with the Thor and Shaman. So let's watch it at the end to finish it up with that one.
Yeah, it's not looking good for my boy S-Devil here as the duel is commencing.
The
Mortar
missed.
is missed in...
Yeah, Shadow Priest going in here with the big damage, not committing to a safe play, just keeping indeed to that strategy I mentioned earlier, that's going for the big damage. Grenades get whiffed here. The totem's doing a
Nice
bit of damage
outrange.
here on S-Devil. Chain Lightning here coming out. That out of range here by S-Devil. Small play. Just, you know, keeping those dots up, getting that weaving up, making sure the dots stick very hard. Here comes another Mortar that's missed here. Thorium Grenade here by S-Devil that lands on the Orc Shaman into Blackout here. Big damage. Fear here. Insta
Tremor.
break sadly here. Maybe Kunta can turn it around here with a big damage on S-Devil to make sure he dies here. Oh, and a shield into the flash shield by the priest, and the Shaman just keeping up the pressure here. Not sure how this is gonna turn out because a lot of mana use here by the Shaman, and the pressure not being that much now. I think it's a bit in the favor of S-Devil here, having the dot up now with the Devouring Plague, saving it for the end. Very smartly played, just negating the damage here done by Kunta, and Kunta just trying to get a clear casting proc with the rank 1 lightning bolts. Quick bandage here by S-Devil, just getting one tick into the Mind Blast here, but the damage. Oh, Elemental Monster be a chain lightning here, doesn't land. No!
It's so insane. It's so insane.
That one was definitely fun to watch. Really close, really clutch at the end. I like the melee auto attacks of the priest with his dagger. It's like what I mentioned with Wanding. You give the shaman a delay on his cast, and if you end up in the melee range like that, and it's really hard to escape, what you could try to do is go in behind the shaman, like spin around. Basically what melees do, to go behind you and give you the you need to be in front of your target when they are trying to cast on you. And the Devouring Plague, by the way, the Shaman can dispel it, pretty much like the Paladin, but again, it's free of mana cost with Inner Focus, and it's a chance to proc a Blackout. Just like the Paladin, if you do it during a Silence, it will get to tick once or twice for all the undead brothers out there. And that's it for the Priest versus Shaman matchup. I hope it was fun to watch if you watched just the duels, and if you watched everything and you also play Priest, I hope this was useful, and maybe you learned something and it was fun. For me personally, one of the most interesting duels from the entire tournament, Priest versus Shaman. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I stream live on Twitch, so don't forget to follow my Twitch. See ya in the next video.